All right, so as problems get more complicated, you really need to look at what you have in front of you before you start doing it. We have an n on the left side of the equal sign and an n on the right side of the equal sign, which means I'm going to have to get rid of one of them at some point. But even before that, we have distributive property. So if you see distributive property in any solving equations problem, that's probably what you're going to want to do first. So we have negative 8 times 6, which is negative 48. We have negative 8 times positive 5 and negative 8 positive 5 multiply out to negative 40 and n comes along for the ride. Nothing happens with the left side because we did nothing with the left side. So drop down the 3n, the minus 5, and that equal sign right there. Now you have an equation with n on both sides of the equal sign. You're allowed to get rid of any one of these n's, but I like to get rid of the right side first just because that's the way I am. So I have a minus 40n on the right side. Let's add 40n because that's the inverse operation of minus 40n. So add 40n, write that underneath the 3n over here because those guys combine. The right side cancels out because a negative 40n and a positive 40n just kill each other off. Now on the left side, I have 3n plus 40n. So that's like saying 3 ninjas plus 40 ninjas is 43 ninjas. Sounds like a great movie. Drop down the minus 5, drop down the equal sign, drop down the minus 48, and now you have yourselves a regular old two-stepper. Is n all by itself? No. Times 43 is in the way. Minus 5 is in the way. Always get rid of the thing that's being added or subtracted first, and do that by doing the inverse. So the inverse of minus 5 is plus 5, so we are going to add 5 to both sides. The negative 5 and the positive 5 cancel out. 43n drops down. That's gone. Equals drops down, and negative 48 plus 5 is negative 43. Now, in order to get n all by itself in this last step, we notice that 43 is being multiplied to n, so the inverse of multiplied to n is divide by 43, and you're going to divide 43 from both sides. That crosses out. A negative number divided by itself is negative 1, so negative 43 divided by regular 43 is negative 1. Okay, so again, distributive property first, get rid of the n on the right, two-stepper, fun, fun, fun.